Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhatia. I am an astrologer and today we are here to talk about US equity market. We are going to talk about Dow Jones, Nasdaq, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500 and SOX, the semiconductor indices. These five indices we used to talk and we had projected last week that correction possibilities are high. The thumbnail is coming in front of you where we had mentioned that we are anticipating a big correction starting from 12th of uh, August. 12th of August, why 12th of August? Because that is the day when the Mars is going into North Node constellation, that is Adra constellation, as because Mars is a fiery planet and it is coming to a fiery constellation. So we were anticipating a big correction on 12th, although the correction has not happened on 12th, but we are not finding the market has gone upside also, not taken an upside also. Although S&P 500 has given all-time high in this week only, on I suppose on 13th of this month, the all-time high was broken. And yes, on the 13th, 7,816 in intraday, S&P 500 had hit. And when we talk about other indices, when we go with sequence, Dow Jones had closed on 53,732. This is the only indices on the last week had given a negative close, 0.56% downside. When we talk about MTD figure, it is positive 2.38 in first fortnight, first 2 weeks in totality. And when we talk about YTD, this is an addition we are taking into account. Dow Jones 1 year figure YTD, when we are talking about from last year August to till date, it is 21.76% on the upper side. It has given a 21.76% positive returns in last 365 days. Nasdaq closed on 26,729, and as a week, in this week for 5 working days, it has given a flattish close, 0.14%. So no upper side, no downside also either, and it has closed on a flat note, flat to positive 0.14%. Whereas MTD is again good because of the first week upside 5.34%. When we talk about YTD last 365 days, it has given a positive return of 26.54%. Now we are coming to the most popular one, NDX, Nasdaq 100, closed on 30,046. Weekly gains are there, 1%, 1.09%, and MTD is 6.27%. So this is bullish indices at the moment as compared to last month, in the month of July, when it has given same 6 to 7% correction. YTD for last 365 days is 29.41%. So this is YTD is again good for Nasdaq 100. S&P 500 recently, only on 13th of this week only, it has hit all-time high. The figure closed on Friday is 7785. Weekly gains are flat to positive 0.36%, not a big shake, and MTD figure is 3.95%, 3.95% on the positive side. MTD figures are YTD figures are 22.82%. So it is giving bullish tone. 22.82% in S&P 500 is a good figure. SOX, now the surprise element, SOX had closed on 12,417, and weekly gains were just again flat to positive 0.49%, and MTD gains are there 9.7%, whereas YTD gains are huge, 121%, 1 to 1.42%. So it's a big upside for semiconductor indices in last 12 months, and we have seen this success story. Now we talk about the all-time high. Dow Jones all-time highs recently on the first week of August. 5th of August hit all-time high 54,744, whereas Nasdaq 100 and SOX, they had given all-time high in the month of June. From 2nd of June onwards, Nasdaq 100 has not given or not surpassed their all-time high of 27,190 for Nasdaq, and for Nasdaq 100 it is 30,762. It has come close to number of times, but it has not able to surpass or jump that figure. S&P 500 all-time high again hit on 13th of this month, 30,762. This is our last one. And SOX all-time high way back in on 21st of June 2026, 14,655. Now, how the market is going to fare up in this week? Are we getting certain correction, or we are just anticipating or hoping for a correction? Let's make the things very clear with the astrological perspective. So kindly stay with us. We will be joining you after the break. Friends, before starting today's episode, there's a disclaimer clause which needs to be addressed to before giving into the predictions. That is, I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor in India, nor registered with SEC authorities in United States of America. I am a plain astrologer and financial astrologer, and my all predictions are based on astrological celestial events. So don't take my prediction as a final one. You use your own wisdom and as well as consult your registered financial advisor before taking any trade. You take my prediction as a guidance, as a trend, how the market is going to behave, and based on it you take your own calculations, do your own calculation, do your own research, and then take the trade. So that is the caution, that is the advisory. Now after this we are going to start this episode, and for the coming week we are going to have a couple of transits which are going to affect the market. That is, first transit is Sun. Sun is going to be transited into Leo sign, and it has already been done today early morning. It has been transited into Leo sign, and it has been in conjunction at the moment with South Node Ketu, and in the seventh aspect of Rahu, that is North Node. So that is one transit which has taken place. The second transit which is going to affect the market, that's the Mercury. Mercury, the constellation is going to change. Mercury in the last week was into Pushya constellation. The ruler is Saturn. But this week Mercury is going to transit into Ashlesha constellation, and the ruler is Mercury itself, and so that is it. So Mercury transit will definitely impact US equity markets, because Mercury represents short-term trade, and we are going to see volatility in this week in US equity markets. Last week it was more of a subdued kind of thing. No, not much upside, not much downside. Market was consolidating. But this week we are going to see a correction which we were anticipating on last week. But this week we are going to make it certain the correction will be there. How the market is going to fare up on all the 5 days? Let's go one by one. Monday, the market will open in green. Some indices will be in green, some in red, and the market will be directionless on the Monday market. Monday, the market will be upside and downside both the sides, and when the market is going to close, that couple of indices will be in red, especially SOX, NDX, and Nasdaq will close in red, and Dow Jones and S&P 500 I'm anticipating they will close in green. Tuesday, more upside is there, good upside. We are going to see good upside on Tuesday in all the 5 major indices, and market will close in green. Tuesday the market will be green because the nakshatra, although the volatility will be there on this day, the nakshatra, the constellation will be of Swati, that the ruler is North Node. Now Wednesday, when we talk about Wednesday is the day that is a turning point. We are going to see the market will correct on Wednesday, when moon will be into Libra sign and into Vishaka constellation. So Wednesday is the day 19th. You can mark this date that we might see a big correction on Wednesday. Same way on Thursday also. Wednesday and Thursday, Major correction, major downside will be there Thursday because moon will be in Anuradha constellation, and that a ruler is Saturn. Moreover, moon will be in debilitated position on Thursday. So Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday we are going to see major correction. Friday market will open in red and might see some recovery at the day end. At the day end we might see some recovery, but market will end up the session in red. So Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, all the 3 days, I am anticipating the market will close in red. So this week we are certain to see correction, which we were anticipating in second week, but third week certainly the correction will be there. Correction, what would the percentage? It will not be very deep, but yes, the correction will be there. And there are other factors, that is the bond yield will increase because of that reason. Then Japanese yen weakness will also impact US equity market and the bond yield. And Japan, once it starts selling US equities, US treasury bond, then we are going to see a major downside maybe in the fourth week of this month. So this is all about this week. We are going to have a start of the correction, not at the end of the correction, but definitely this week will close in on a negative note. For all the 5 major indices, we are going to see a negative close. So this is my reading, my assessment, and a lot many people are now engaged with our channel and watching our episodes. So for their information, yes, whatever we are projecting for quite some time now, the big correction, although July month we had seen good correction, whereas August first week and second week we have seen a bullish trend, and currently the market is bullish. And when we talk about the figure, Dow Jones is 2.38% weekly on a fortnight, that it is plus. Nasdaq 5.34% plus, Nasdaq 100 6.27% plus, S&P 500 3.95% plus at the moment, and SOX is 9.78% plus. So all the indices on the plus, positive note. But this week we are going to see correction. Maybe in some indices will come into red, or some indices will come to the flat figures. So this is all about my readings, and now I'll give rest to my voice. I hope you like my predictions, and do you have any suggestions, then you can definitely drop, you can put in the comment box. I will see that how I can improve my episodes for the benefit of my viewers and the subscribers also. Now with this episode, I wish you good luck for the coming week. Thank you very much.